Hello and welcome to Technology CPSD YouTube channel. My name is Chong and thank you so much for joining me today. And today I'm going to share with you, besides Google Analytics, what other analytic tools out there that actually make it simple and let you understand what is going on with your website, for example, or perhaps your mobile apps. So to actually do this, how you can do that? Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a guy that totally free. Yes, free. Yes, free. Yeah, you know the good thing you have to mention 3 times is free. Free. Totally free. Yes, no cost at all. Okay, no hidden cost. Okay, the only thing is Microsoft will actually tag your data as study as a whole. Actually, same things goes to Google Analytics, right? Okay, I'm sure you know it is. So let's talk about Microsoft Clarity today, and how does Microsoft Clarity really can help you to understand more your users and so on. So let me show you a quick one, especially if you're using WordPress, how you can actually install Microsoft Clarity in 1 minute. I'm going to show you right now. Let's go. First of all, allow me to repeat one more time. Okay, Microsoft Clarity is a free tracker that as good as Hotjar or Mixpanel that you may actually know. For me, it's about the same. Okay, but of course, when it comes to support and you need certain helps, it might be a slightly delay compared to the paid one in Hotjar and Mixpanel when you go for the enterprise plan, where they have dedicated specialists to actually helps you to gather to your issues, for example. So let's talk about Analytics Made Easy by Microsoft Clarity. At first, let's look at this guy. Yes, just go to WordPress plugin, you just search for Microsoft Clarity. Okay, it's actually have the in the description, it's a free web analytic tools. Okay, see what's going on with your site and where people get stuck. Okay, this is the part that actually most people don't know how to find the information from Google Analytics, because Google Analytics basically is like a lot of data there, and then you don't know how to actually generate a report or came out a dashboard and so on, right? So besides that, okay, some of you must be much more visualized persons. Okay, you want to see clearly like what the insights, like how does your user interact with your site. Okay, use this Microsoft Clarity, because you will have session recordings so that you know exactly what is going on in terms of whether the user actually have reached their goal or not. Then you got the heat maps that show you where does your user actually really click and scroll and how they move around your site as well, so you know which part have most engagement as well as less traffic, because why and so on. And of course, ultimately it will give you a lot of insights. It will give you a simpler metrics dashboard, and so on. Okay, don't talk so much here, let's go. Okay, go to your WordPress backend. Okay, I'm sure you already know how to log in, search for Clarity, install it and activate. Right after that, okay, go to Google search Microsoft Clarity. If you can't find, yes, you can always go to the video description and click at the link of and visit this website. Okay, it's something like this. Okay, GDPR and CCPA ready, no sampling, build open source. Okay, just sign in or sign up, is up to you. And if you look at the pricing, it's always free. If anyone charge you in terms of Microsoft Clarity, please ask them why. Okay, so I don't want to go too much here, so I already set up for myself. Okay, once you activated the plugin, you shall see this guy here is called Setup Clarity. You just click at this guy and something is simple as this. Okay, I know the interface is not as fancy as you imagine, maybe because Clarity, right? Okay, it's so simple that you actually just need to create the project and Microsoft Clarity, copy the project ID and put here and save change. That's it. Yeah, it's a post here so that the effect will sink in. That's it. Yeah, the setup, that's it. How hard it is? Let me show you. Okay, come to your Microsoft Clarity. The very first time you in, okay, you just need to require to key in your URL and so on. Then this is your project ID, ladies and gentlemen, your project ID. You just copy this project ID, come back to your website here and paste on the as a project ID on this text box here, ladies and gentlemen, just like this. Oh, sorry, did I? Oh, okay, let me okay, never mind, just like this, bro, guys, and save change. Okay, so that's it, and the rest is really up to you in terms of you want to share with your team, or you want to set up anyway, you want to mask things, and you want to block certain way in terms of you want to block yourself so that the tracker won't track yourself, okay, and so on. Okay, so what you have here, okay, let's take a quick look. Okay, this is a real website. It's called mywinet.com, and you can see that yes, it will tells you in a short, I mean in a very quick glance here in this dashboard. You already know, you know how many sessions you have, how many users, whether they are visiting more than one page, how much they scroll, and then how much time they spend in your website. And here's the things that you need to learn is what is that clicks means. Someone actually click and with no effect or nothing, so it's called that click. And the best part about Microsoft Clarity compared to Google Analytics is there's a recordings here. For example, I want to see what did actually people click and ends up with nothing. So let's click on the recording just now, and when you come here, okay, you will realize two people who actually click with that click is here. So you can see this part, people come here and then they click for nothing. Yeah, they click, yeah, this part. So you want to slow it down, you can actually go back here. Let me put normal speed. So you scroll it back. See, this is the part that people actually click with nothing. So they click actually. See? Okay. So this is the, okay, I know some of you are like, wow, this is amazing, right? Because the whole user session you can rewatch like this, so you know exactly what happened when the user actually complained of certain things. Okay, this is just for example, and this is that click. Go back to the dashboard. There are a few more things like rage click, cube backs, and so on. So this part I will leave it to you to understand and interpret it. Okay, basically rage click is someone who click repeatedly at a small area. So which means they can't get response right away. So I have 0% on this website. Yeah, just now I already filtered with that click. Let me close it. Yeah, remember the top bar here is a filter whereby you can filter by certain actions so that you will know the total number or the percentage. Quick backs means someone actually visited the page and immediately within a few seconds they go back to the previous one, which means they didn't find something. So I got 3% here, and again I can actually click on the recording. Okay, if you feel like you want to explore more about the quick backs, and you can always go to the recording and go and watch a few sessions, then you can really get an idea why people actually click on a certain things, visit the next page, and come back to the previous one immediately. Okay, then excessive scrolling means someone actually scroll through a page more than expected. Means, for example, I just visited your website within 2 seconds from head to bottom. Means I'm not reading, I'm just scroll. Okay, this is excessive scrolling. And you know, popular pages, you can show more like what other pages is actually doing well. Where does the traffic actually come from? You directly go to your website from Google and so on. Then whether you have JavaScript error, yeah, they will detect as well. And this is quite normal, as per all of us know that, you know, browser, operating system, and so on. So this is a clear, simplified version of dashboard. I believe those who have been using Google Analytics, you will appreciate this because it's kind of like so-called magic. We create this dashboard for you. That's number one. Number two is the recording I showed just now. I think this is definitely awesome. Then the third guy is called heat maps. This is something that you can really study and understand how does your website works. For example, in the mobile view, I feel like, oh, there are quite a number actually people click on Hall of Fame here, you know, the community news submissions button here, you know, some of them try to sign in, you know, stuff like that. Then when it comes to the PC versions, let's see how they actually click. And this click map actually tells you people actually click where they click. So they are not really click on the picture, you know, they click on the blank space, they click on these choices and so on, you know. Okay, if you want to look at it this way, you can actually look at the scroll. So how many people actually scroll up to which part? So you know your website most valuable section always the topper. Yes, I know, but where they scroll, how many percent, then you can roughly guess whether people actually will click here or not. Then in terms of click area, you can actually see this like, oh, this banner occupied 4%, and here is 0.2%, which means it's better works on the first one rather than the second and third one. Then you can see like, oh, this part actually is better, recent posts also better, popular posts also better, and there are a lot of people actually click about us, try to understand like who are you, and they want to learn more about you and so on. So this is the clicks, and yeah, this is heat maps. And of course you can do a lot of filtering, like how many days you need, how many devices, or what are the path, where does the traffic come from. I think this is pretty straightforward. Okay, you just simply want to filter out the information that from the total sessions that you have here, like screen resolution also have. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, basically you can play around with the filter and look at the data you have. So you get heat maps, you get recording, you got a very pretty cool dashboard. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to repeat one last time. The whole things that you saw just now, not just simple to create, but it's 100% free. Yeah, it's posting here, it's not about lagging, okay? Free, okay? So don't think too much, go and try it out yourself, okay? As well as if you want to have more in the dashboard in terms of more accuracy, especially tools who are actually using Google Analytics for quite some times, and you want more events to be event triggers, not the events that we know, okay? Event trigger to be recorded and so well. Connect your Microsoft Clarity to Google Analytics, so your dashboard will be much more understandable and with more fruitful insights. So I hope you learned something today, and I appreciate, really appreciate. Please do me one favor, if you enjoyed this video, like this video, okay, if you learned something, and please subscribe to my channel, or actually share to your friends, and put a ring, here, put a ring so that you get notified whenever I upload such tutorial video for you. And it's actually every Sunday 8:15 p.m. unless there's a special request, and it will be twice per week. Else the normal one will be once per week for tutorial like this, and once per week will be Go Digital Live series that we will discuss about the latest technology trends and stuff like that. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope, really hope that you enjoy this simple tutorial. And my name is Chong. Thanks for watching Technology Smithy YouTube channel, and hope to see you soon. Stay home, stay safe, goodbye.